Kevin Duff. And Kevin Duff is going to probably be in the top of the order. Number 3 is going to bat first.
Chris D'Agostino.
Right, Chris D'Agostino.
Very good
How's
player.
he doing this year?
He's doing good. He's a police officer in Rosemont. He plays well when he plays well when he's around. I mean, he's not around too much because of his schedule, but when he's here, he's tough.
Yeah, Phil's Coppersmith over there on first base with Richie Battistoni, Richie Hayes down there, and this is Rosemont Police. Rosemont, yes, as we get started here. Big delay in the beginning. And we're ready to go with Mike Moji Marasovic on the mound. Tell us about Moji.
Moji's a very, very good pitcher. He's pitched for a lot of teams. Jinx, Hexx, Elite, Binge when they won A Nationals a long time ago.
Right.
He's been pitching well all weekend. They have a backup pitcher, Mike Reese, who's very good too. Mike Reese pitched for Signature last year in this championship game.
Okay, here we go. First batter.
Chris D'Agostino, center fielder for Signature.
Here's Chris. Takes the pitch. He's a lefty. Battistoni behind the plate. Moji on the mound. 48th annual No Glove Nationals. Here is the pitch. Swing and a line drive right up the middle for a single, and they start out strong.
That's a good start for number 3. He's a very good, like I said, he's a very good player. He's very fast. I would see any ground ball in the infield. He could go from first to third in a hurry.
Now batting for Signature, the second baseman, number 7, Kevin Duff.
You heard it. Kevin Duff, number 2 lefty, plays second base. One of the best. Let's see if Duff can get on. Moji delivers. Duff with a high fly. Didn't like that swing to right. Caught out there, and he tries to go to second, but he thinks better of it. Not a real good swing by Duff.
Not really. He got underneath it, hit the ball really high. If he squares it up, he gets a line drive, then they might have second and third.
For Signature,
but he got underneath it and fly out to right. Pretty lazy swing, too.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised, but we have a long time to go. Mark Holstein, number 20, considered one of the best power hitters maybe ever in the game.
Very true. He's best modern-day power hitter for sure.
Okay, so here's lefty Holstein. He's a coach out in the St. Charles Sycamore area. Great kid, too. Plays 12-inch, plays 16-inch.
Yeah, he plays all over. He's a good player, very nice guy off the field, too. He's good.
Very good. Beautiful weather out here. 12 miles west of downtown Chicago in Forest Park, Illinois, the home of the 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame. Line drive to third. They call him out. Great play there by the third baseman for Hexx.
Third baseman Ron Keck made a nice play.
Ronnie Keck, all right.
Ronnie Keck. Hey, I got an unexpected thing in the booth. My kids are here. Happy birthday, Ava.
Wow, hi, Ava. How are you, Ava?
Third baseman, number 5,
Hi.
Brian Davis.
I got to do this.
Okay, we'll have Ava in a little bit later. Ava, thanks, son. We had Powder Johnson's kids in the dugout here for. This is the great one here. This new lefty, their super third baseman,
Brian Davis.
Played
outfield last year. He plays well everywhere.
Moved to third base. Took over for Richie Kaz, doing an incredible job.
Yes,
Richie Kaz still a big part of the team, though.
Absolutely.
Want to make sure that's
Richie
known.
Kaz has been a part of the Signature Windy City team for a long time.
So Keck made the pretty nice line drive catch there for the second out. We still got a guy at first base.
Yeah, Keck got his hands underneath the ball on a line drive by Holstein.
Now
Dag's still on first, waiting to base hit. He could score very
that was
easily.
illegal because folks listening and watching here on TV, you have to have at least 6 feet or 12 feet, between 6 and 12 feet on the arc. That was too flat, therefore called the ball right away. Ground ball right back to Marasovic, and they knock him out, and guess what? Signature gets just one man on. Nothing going on here. The score after one half inning is 0-0, and Hexx coming to bat. We're here with Powder Johnson, George Bliss, Johnny Gunther, George Kamenos up in the booth. 48th Annual No Glove Nationals. I like to grab people, Chris, during the slight delay here and see what's going on. Let's go over to Johnny Gunther. Johnny, great game so far.
So far, unfortunately, Signature wasn't able to get anything done except for that one base hit in the beginning. Hexx coming to bat. Let's see what happens.
You got it. Johnny Chi-Town Gunther with you at Forest Park. It's a beautiful day here in July 2016 for historical reasons. July 30th, everybody, because years from now, the great Powder Johnson and yours truly, hopefully, they'll watch it. And then we go back to action here at the bottom at first, and I can't say enough about Joe Krasny, who's coming up now, Powder. Joe Krasny.
Joe Krasny's very good. He's a very good player. Very young, very good. He's can go all over the field, hits the ball really hard, and he's a great runner.
And Krasny has this incredible high elbow and swing, as you're viewing now on YouTube and the SSA broadcast. Sal Milazzo on the mound. There's a swing. There's a shot. He crushed it. And Krasny takes a wide turn, but comes back, and oh my.
That ball was out of the infield in a hurry. With good start with Trace Ruffy up now. Trace is another good player. Played with Phil Coppersmith for years with the Saga team. Played very good short center, very good hitter.
You know, they combined the Jinx team, the great Tommy Balick, Kevin V, and a couple guys from Saga, and they've really gotten really good. By the way, they're leading Forest Park in the regular season league.
Yeah, I've seen that. I haven't been out here too much to watch league play, but a couple times I've been out here, I've watched Hexx play, and they're very good.
Milazzo, 88 on the mound, president and operator of a great company, Signature Transportation, Mount Prospect, Illinois. When you want a great ride, call Signature. Milazzo delivers. There's another shot over Duff's head, and first and third. Oh, a little bobble in right field. And here comes Krasny on the miscue.
Yeah, ball line drive to right center. Got kicked around by D'Agostino in center. Able Krasny to score from first and Trace to get to second.
And Krasny was rolling, huh?
Krasny was rolling. Now Sammy's up. Sammy's another guy. Good player. He's been around the block a few times. Played with Jinx for a while.
Sam Bertucci.
Played with Elite. Played good infielder.
Great shortstop.
I
mean, you got to have a super shortstop to win in this game.
Absolutely.
So the
good
guy
shortstop, good pitcher.
Yeah, guy out at second, of course, with that shot by Ruffy. So Ruffy did take the extra base when he saw that bobble.
Yeah, he took advantage of the kick in center, and now they got another guy in scoring position with nobody out.
Beautiful day, sun setting here in beautiful Chicago. Ground ball to the right side to Duff. He's not going to miss that one, but he does move the runner, Chris.
Yeah, he did the right thing there, George. He went to the right side, moved the running over to scoring position with Richie Battistoni up. We had the pleasure of commentating Richie last year in the A Nationals with Smackout. Played well. He's a very good hitter. He's actually a very good first baseman, and he runs well for a guy of his size.
This is one of my neighborhood kind of hero guys because this guy does it all. He hits bombs, and the other night they lost a really tough game, the first game. So what happened? He goes, hey, they played better than us. He's a real humble, great kid. This has become one of my favorite players, Richie Battistoni. There's a shot to center field, hard, but that would be caught out there in center field.
Yeah, he hit a nice line drive to center, made it deep enough to get the run home easily. Trace scores from third on the tag up. Ron Keck is up now. He's another very strong kid.
34, Ronnie Keck, third baseman.
Very fast, too. He made the play on Holstein's ball at third.
Yeah. Ronnie Keck, K-E-C-K.
Third baseman, number 34, Ron Keck.
With H-E-X-X in black on his front jersey. He swings at the first pitch. Soft fly ball to right center. And Nedzella comes over to cut it off for the third out. But Hexx gets two, Chris. They lead it 2-0.
Yep, Hexx put up on the board first. Like I said, they've been playing well all weekend, and I think it's with Moji on the mound, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. Larry Downstead with Larry. Good tournament for Players Inc.
Excellent tournament.
You one of the great ones.
Cinderella.
Cinderella team.
Cinderella.
Your brother's playing well too. That would be your kid brother, who's a great player.
Yes, he was.
Having fun watching the game. That's the great Larry Downs. So, Pat Caputo, what happened on that coin flip situation, real quick?
We lost the coin flip, George.
I mean, there's a little confusion.
Well, I asked if the team that's in the winner's bracket is automatically home, and
good question.
One of the umpires said, yeah, but it was after the coin flip, so they changed it back, and that wasn't the rule.
Gotcha. So, Pat Caputo there, the manager,
Two runs for Hexx in there, half of the first. They open up the early 2-0 lead.
Signature.
It's Matty Richard.
Off the top of the second for
Matty
Signature,
Richard
15,
he
Matt
absolutely pounds the ball. I've known Matty Richard for a long time.
New at the major level, basically, kind of.
No, not really. He's been around. He's Roadrunner for a couple of years.
Oh, Roadrunners, of course.
Saga,
great
he was
team.
with Saga last year. Made the jump to Signature, and he's playing well.
Plays short center. Fantastic. Ground ball to third, fair. Keck couldn't handle that one.
No, Matty hit it hard. It got by Keck. Outfield's playing deep on him, so he got coasted into second base with a double.
I say this not to be repetitive, but try stopping that ball without a glove. I mean, it's not that easy when a monster like Matty Richards hits. Here's Eric Nedzella, the great right fielder from Signature, number 4.
Another guy that's been around. He was a road runner for years. Played with. He's been with Signature for a few years now. He's very, very good outfielder. Hits the ball wherever he wants to. He's gonna make. I think he's gonna make something happen here.
Nedzella, right-handed hitter. Marasovic delivers with a double hesitation. There's a line shot. Caught out there at shortstop. Great play there by Bertucci.
Hard line drive. Sammy made a nice play going to his right to make the catch the liner in the hole. Now with Vince Sacy. Vince Sacy's another good player. He was a Players Inc. guy for a while. Made the move to Signature last year, and he's been plays a good shortstop, hits the ball good.
I'm going to say what I've seen of him, he's the most improved guy, because 2 years ago he was very good, but now he's really a top player in the game. He's really improved. And look at this. I call it as Sacy goes nice down the right field line, and in comes the runner for the score.
Yeah, Matty Richards scored from second on a nice line drive. Two or 3 years ago, Vince Sacy couldn't do that ball to right.
Very well stated.
It was a hard pull, hard cut, everything to the left side. Now he's, like you said, he's vastly improved his game.
He's getting the game going, yeah.
He's getting it going now.
Yeah. Here's the great
Number 18, Josh
Szymanski from the south side of Chicago, a real neighborhood legend. First baseman, wearing number 18 with that cool Abraham Lincoln beard on him.
Yeah, he's awesome. Josh is a great first baseman. Very good short center too. He played with the Jinx team.
Oh yeah.
He's been around. One of the guys that I personally like to hang out with off the field.
Yeah, I know that he makes the big plays at first base, like the great ones in the past. Here's the delivery by Moji. Ground ball hits Moji's foot. Moji grabs it, throws to first. Safe at first, as Butch, the umpire, calls him safe at first. So there's another example of a hot shot. Moji did get his foot on it, but not enough time to get it over.
Yeah, it hit his foot. It went up pretty high in the air. It
Number 9.
came down right to him, but by the time it came down, he was already past the base. Couldn't throw him out.
The brother of Davis, Eric Davis.
He's another one. I don't know too much about him, but he's played well. You know, was with Vision.
Right.
And made the jump to Signature, play with his brother, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, the Davis family is great. They come from the lineage of the great Red Davis of the old Bummers team, and these two guys are great players from the Riverside area. I know Eric, I believe, is a policeman, I believe, in Broadview area. I might have that reversed, but one way or another, Blue Lives Matter, you know how that goes.
Absolutely, Blue Lives Matter. It's roped the ball down the line, just foul.
Just foul. They're burning up the corner. They're pulling Moji a lot. Is he coming inside most of the time here?
Yeah, he's coming inside a lot, or he's throwing the ball nice and easy for them to be able to turn on it and hit the ball hard.
No real speed on that ball.
No real speed.
It's true slow pitch.
No real height.
Right. It's going to change that up because Moji's been a good pitcher for years, wearing number 29. He gets a big hop to the right. That's called the drag step in Chicago. There's a shot, and it is down for the hit. And guess what? Here comes Vince Sacy, and the game is tied, Powder.
Game is tied. Eric Davis made a nice ball to left field. Josh gets to second base. Vince scores from third. Now with Sal Milazzo, smash. I'm looking for him to just move the runners with a nice either ground ball to the right side or
Number 88.
Whatever he's going to do to move the runners over. He's fast, too. He could beat out a ball to...
and he'll do the right thing. He's very versatile with the bat. He won't try to do anything crazy. I mean, he understands the game technicalities as good as anybody.
Oh, for sure. He's a very good player.
Yeah, he went right side there. And that looks like he's not swinging hard, but folks, again, for you first-time viewers, that is purposely done where he kind of loosens his hand and just almost kind of wants to half miss the ball, which spins it. They call it the dump or the cut, and it goes over the first baseman's head. That's the purpose of that swing.
Yep. Ground ball to the right side, moves both runners over. Very smart with the leadoff man, D'Agostino, coming up, who's already 1 for 1 with a nice line drive base hit up to center field.
Perfect execution by their captain, Sal Milazzo. And here's our leadoff batter, number
Now batting
3.
for Signature, the center fielder, number 3, Chris D'Agostino.
Chrissy Dags.
He's another one. He's going to make he can make anything happen at any time. He can hit the ball long for a smaller guy. He's got a lot of power. He's very, very fast.
Battistoni behind the plate. Moji Marasovic on the mound. The battery of Moji and Battistoni. Single hesitation. Swing and a soft, high fly ball down the line. Is it in play? And let's see what the ump calls. Now Butch calls him out of play. Now this is going to be argued as we zoom down there, as George Kamino zooms down on the right field line. Was that ball out of play? Now, Powder, he actually caught the ball cleanly. So what do you call there?
He caught the ball. I think Butch is saying that he used the fence. As it hit him, it bounced off the
wedge
fence
himself. Yeah.
to catch the ball.
Oh my! So the fence is technically out of play.
Yes. The fence is. It looked like a clean catch from here, but I don't know. I can't see that far.
I'm going to get a thumbs up or a thumbs down on my camera guy. Did he hit the fence, or did he clean that? Did he pick that up cleanly? I don't know, George. What do you think? Yeah. Okay.
Nice break in the action here, trying to figure out what's going on.
And they're discussing what's going on. I'll try to get another ruling here of what's going on. One of our fans thinks he's out of bounds.
Yes, they're arguing for out of bounds.
All right, so he's either out of bounds or he isn't. And if he's out of bounds, it's obviously no catch. All right. Thank you. Our good friends here at Forest Park. Mark Holstein in the box, having a little fun, pretending like he's batting right-handed. And they have all the umpires, all 4 umpires, coagulated around second base, roughly.
Tommy Balick's out there.
We've had 2 major delays. We've had the coin flip delay.
There goes Sal out there to
this
try
out of bounds delay, Chris.
Sal's going out there to get some conclusion on what the call is going to be. That's the problem with the fence being close to the out of play line out there. You can't. It looked like a clean catch, but you can't tell because the line goes right into the fence.
Well, for 48 years I haven't had a trouble until these 2 teams got together.
Right, absolutely.
Wow, amazing. All right, so back down at home plate. Pat Caputo is talking to Battistoni. Halfway down first base line there, you got the batter, you've got Veselski. Now here's the call, and the call looks like it's going to be a catch.
Oh wow, they called it a catch, George.
As signature would be out. They call it an official catch. So Hexx retreats as in the third out, and here you go, another controversy.
Third out, yeah.
Hexx
now
made that out.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game here. With Hexx walked off the field happy, and it's third out. Now I think they're going to hit. I think they're going to score a couple runs here, though.
So the catch was made, and the head ump Joe calls the out, and that was a catch. So 2-2 here, Powder. Wow.
2-2 going into the bottom of the second. This is all the makings of a good game, a great game.
Caputo is going to argue this one. This game's going to have more delays. We may have to take an actual camera break one of these days. We'll consult with our camera guy up in the booth.
Yeah, usually at this level, there's a lot of delays about calls and everything else. So it's they try to make sure that the game is called right.
Right.
To make sure it's a fair game.
Wow. So Joe Manza talking to Caputo. They seem to be resigned to it.
In the top of the second inning to tie us up at 2 as we start the bottom half. Leading off the bottom of the second for Hexx, the extra hitter, number 7, Mike Manzella.
All right, so here's Mike Manzella, their extra hitter. What do you know about him, Chris?
I've known him playing in the park leagues for a while, and he played with Saga last year. Actually played with the 45s last year in the SSA Nationals. He's a very powerful left-handed hitter with great speed. He goes all over the field.
Wow. We're already 27 minutes into this game, and it's the second inning. So I don't know. We might have to have a little camera break here. We do
a
have
lot of controversy already, George. A lot.
Manzella. Swing and a ball to left field. Oh, full to left field for a minute. but he fell and he
Nice
catches
play
it.
by Eric Davis in left. He
Just
came
for a
in
second, he stutter-stepped it.
just for a second.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he had overran it, but he made a nice play falling down to get the ball.
And nobody wants to make a mistake in Forest Park. You know
No,
how that
not
is.
at all.
Right.
Now batting for Hexx, the second baseman, number 77, Sean Garrett.
Here's
Sean Garrett. Sean Garrett is another good young player. Very strong kid, goes all over the field, plays second base, short center for Hexx. Very, very good.
I don't know where Bailick gets these guys. Remember, Tommy Bailick, Hall of Fame, one of the great ones ever. Played for Touch years ago. Played for, of course, the Jinx for many, many years. They won thousands of games. So you got great coaching. There's another ball in left field. And Davis, second out.
Another
back
ball.
to back.
Back-to-back outs to Eric Davis in left. He's a very consistently good outfielder. Brandon Gusich up now. He's a good left fielder. Played with Smack out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Plays with a neighborhood team in
Gusich.
Oak called Mint. They're good right field ball hitter, right field line hitter. Pretty quick, decent outfielder. You know, he's all right.
Yeah, what else can you ask for? 48th annual, if you notice, 2's on the scoreboard, 2-2 in the second inning here of the 2016 No Glove National Tournament. It's the 48th annual, Powder. Can you believe it? I've been here about 30 years, and you've been here about 300, I know.
Yeah, I've been here. This is actually my 18th
really?
Forest
Great.
Park, yeah.
There's a swing to right field. Coming in quickly, Nedzala. And 1, 2, 3, three put-outs for the outfield.
1, 2, 3 for Hexx this inning. You're not going to get too many down in front of or over Nedzala's head. He's very, very good.
Sure is. Tommy Bailick now, considering how we can get some hits there, rubbing his head there, number 20. Richie Hayes down there by the first base side. Richie Hayes is a great player for years. And we're here at beautiful Forest Park as the sun goes down. The lights are going to pick up here momentarily as they turn them on. The Park District run so fantastically by the whole crew. But of course, Mr. Pikars, Larry Pikars, and before him, Dave Novak, who I worked with for years, and all the people. We want to also mention that a very close friend of everybody at Forest Park, Commissioner Rachel Entler, lost her mom recently, so we send our condolences to the entire Entler family.
Leading off the top of the third for
Kevin
signature,
Duff.
the
Kevin
second baseman,
Duff
number
is up.
7, Kevin Duff.
Here's Kevin, their superstar. He's, I've always said in softball, the superstars have to play super, or you're going to have a tough game against these A teams and these teams that haven't won a lot. But Hexx is a great team, so he's going to have to go. There's a shot, it's foul. Now he went the opposite way there, Chris. He wants to cross it maybe on his balance there.
Yeah. Well, he's a very smart hitter. He can go either way. He's a good line-to-line hitter.
Yeah.
He's got good power too, and he's been like that since he started with the Raiders, maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly right. Teddy Sherman's Raiders. Yeah. We had an interview today.
He's
with
actually
him.
an original Silver Bullet too.
Oh wow. We had an interview today with my good friend Sam Panianovich from WGN Radio. Ground ball to the third base side. Throw! Oh, safe. He beat that. Wow. That came out of nowhere, that speed. I thought he had him.
Yeah, two-hopper to third, and he got past the base before the throw got there. He's quick. Kevin Duff is quick.
So Keck didn't have the super
Now
release
ready for
there.
signature,
No, Keck,
catcher, number 20.
I don't know if he took his time on the throw, but he usually gets the ball over there faster than that. Now it brings up Holstein up with a guy on base, and it's usually means a lot of trouble with that.
I mean, people play so hard at Forest Park. Here's guy Holstein with a shot to center field, and here comes Duff. He's off with the shot. So now first and third for signature as Holstein comes with a rocket right up the middle. Here is the great third baseman, Davis.
Yeah, first and third, nobody out in the third with Brian Davis. Brian Davis is another guy. He's
Now batting for signature, the third baseman.
just
number
an
5,
all-around great
Brian
player.
Davis.
He's he'll do the right thing here too. He'll try to go for his hit with no outs. He'll go for his hit and let the next guy pick up the run if he does hit the ball.
Correct. But he's going to go to the right side, no? Probably.
He should.
Yeah. And he does. And he goes right down the right field line. It's on the line. Duff walks in, and Holstein, it looks like he may have a little sore kneecap or something. Does get over to third. Now, is Mark hurt a little bit?
I don't know. Mark kind of just trotted into third base because he
Could have a bad muscle.
could have something, hamstring, knee, ankle. Matty Richards up. He smoked the ball last time down the third baseline. is probably going to try and go big right center here
Second and third.
to move at least try to move the runners.
Powder Johnson, George Bliss, John Gunther, George Kamenos, the crew at Forest Park 40th Annual. There's a swing. And the fly ball way, way out of play. Foul almost in the beautiful Forest Park swimming pool. We're at 7500 West on Harrison. For all you Google Maps people that watch us on the internet, plug it in, Forest Park, Illinois, 7500 West on Harrison in beautiful western suburb of Forest Park, Illinois. And we are, just west of beautiful downtown Loop, about 10 miles roughly.
Yeah, it's this park is always a pleasure to play at. I haven't played here too much in the last couple of years, just in the tournament. But like I said, I come out here. They always keep the fields well maintained. They got a great crew, Ryan Russ, John Doss. They got a great Park District staff out here.
Here's Matty Richards with nobody out. Moji Marasovic pitches high. It's illegal. So apparently that was over the rule of the arc. Too high. So they call it illegal or a ball. Richards swings. Left center with a little humpback. Krasny grabs it. But in comes Holstein. And I think Mark has got a little strain, perhaps.
Yeah, it looks like he's laboring a little bit. Matty Richard did a good job by driving the ball to the outfield to score the run. Davis stayed at second base with Nedzala up. And he can hit the ball anywhere he wants to.
So 4-2 here on that RBI fly
number 4, Eric
by Matty. Vince Sacy just tapped me on the shoulder here, doing a great job, really great job so far. Here's Eric Nedzala. I love this kid. This is a kid you got to get on your team.
Yeah, he's a great guy to have.
Left, center, right, doesn't matter. He's incredible at right.
Good infielder too.
Is he? Wow, doesn't surprise me. Nedzala, I got it off the handle, high into right field, caught for out number 2, and they hold.
Not deep enough to move the runner. He hit the ball. He tried to drive it big to go at least move the runner to third base, didn't get the job done.
He got it in a little bit. Moji's a crafty son of a gun. He's got that ball floating in on you all the time.
Now batting for signature, the shortstop, number 10, Vince Sacy.
Vince Sacy.
Sacy smoked the ball down the first base line.
There's a key hit there, wasn't it? Yeah.
Now they intentionally walk him to pitch to Josh Zamansky.
Now, do you agree with that move?
Yeah, I do, to a certain extent. Josh is he's not a strong hitter, but he's smart and he knows how to move. 2 outs, he's going to have to get a hit here
to make him pay, as they say. Number 18, defensive great first baseman, Big Josh Zizmansky. Beautiful white jersey, signature transportation with the S on the front. Here's the pitch. And he makes him pay as he gets the hit. And there you go, sweet justice, my friend. And the second, and in comes Sacy for the butt slide, and how about that one? Incredible. Oh, we got an injury
they
out.
Scored 2 runs on that play, but now we got Krasny down in center.
Yeah, Krasny down. I hope he didn't hit a hole or something.
That doesn't look good out there.
No, and he's one of their best players.
That kind of came back to bite Hexx in the proverbial butt, as they say.
Yeah.
I always saw that as a sign of disrespect to walk a guy as a hitter to hit to a guy who's not as that great of a hitter. But
but the ultimate payback, they call it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Krasny's hurt, and we're going to take a pause here while this injury update, live action here, as we have some good news, Powder, that Krasny spilled out there, but he's okay, apparently a cramp.
Yeah, it looked like a cramp. He's pulling up on his
number 9, Eric
pulling
Davis.
up on his foot. Maybe caught a cramp in the calf or back of the leg.
Yeah.
But here's Eric Davis, made 2 nice plays last inning and left. And he's a very consistently good player. He's plays anywhere in the outfield.
6-3, 2 outs here, just to recap it. Signature 6, Hexx 2, 3rd inning. Moji delivers. There's the ball to the second baseman, and that's going to end this inning.
Garrett makes a nice play to throw out Eric Davis, and that walk of Sacy came back to bite him in the foot with Zamansky coming through with a nice 2 RBI single in the left center past the shortstop.
So that was Josh Zizmansky's inning there for historical reasons. Score 6-2. Warming up there, of course, Sal Malazzo, number 88, pitching to Holstein. Now, I'm not real concerned about Mark because he hits the ball so far he can almost walk home anyway.
I'd like to announce the Winner of the 50-50 raffle.
Here's the winner of the 50-50 raffle. Let's
I'd also like
listen.
to say happy 35th anniversary to my wife, Mary Pikars.
All right, so Mr. Larry Parker is 35 years
Hey,
married. Chris.
35 years is a long time.
$618. Bob Dowdle, $618. Thank
All right.
you.
Bob Dowdle, take
Bob
us out tonight,
Dotto
Bobby.
won a 60. Yeah, drinks on Bob tonight.
Yeah. Johnny Hemer, first baseman. This kid's a monster. I was watching him play the other night.
4 runs for
Yeah,
Wow.
he's good.
They're half
He's
of the
very
third.
good.
They open up a
Underrated
6-2
player,
lead as we
too.
head to the bottom half.
So
Leading
we're
off
back
for
here.
Hexx.
Let's
I'd
set it
love
up
to
for you.
get. I'd love to get him on my shooter team.
Yeah, 6-2. There's a shot by Hemer to left, and guess what? Davis has got it.
Eric Davis right at him. He's playing well out there. It's here's Kevin Sweeney.
Kevin Sweeney. number
He's good. He's
14.
another. I looked at the leaderboards, and he's on top of the leaderboards for batting average this weekend.
Wow.
14,
All right.
Kevin Sweeney.
Yeah, they've got a lot of games, so they got a lot of bets. That's
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
got 9 games. That's just their 8th game of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Or 9th game of the tournament.
Right. Amazing. Sweeney. Lights on here in beautiful Forest Park. Those 85-foot poles. If you could see out in the outfield during the break here, our cameraman will show you have a nice crowd in Forest Park. Swing by Sweeney. Great play by Davis at third. Over to Josh Jasmansky. He's gone. He's out. Wow. That's softball there, brother.
Yeah, it is. Nice hard ball thrown right to Davis at third. You're not going to. Josh just doesn't drop the ball.
Just doesn't. That's exactly well stated.
He made some great scoops last night. I was watching him last night. He made great scoops all weekend. He just doesn't drop it.
Here's Moji Marasovic, and he hits a pretty good. He's a pretty good hitting pitcher.
Yeah, he's not too much power, but he's a nice line drive hitter.
He's done a great job coming back with these consistent victories after the first loss the other night. Tasesi, a soft liner caught. So
Yeah, now
3 up,
that-
3 down.
3 up, 3 down ends the inning for Hexx. Signature's coming up with a chance to add on to their 6-2 lead, going into the top of the 4th.
George Bliss here, live on the internet. SSA Broadcasting coming to you on YouTube. God bless the internet and all the folks that invented it. We really enjoy bringing you 16-inch no-glove softball. This is the 48th annual no glove. Yep, you see it on the screen. There are no gloves on these players. No gloves. Never had them, never will. We're sponsored tonight by Malati Nissan in Crystal Lake, Illinois, the #1 Nissan dealer in all of the state of Illinois. Get yourself a nice Nissan Rogue. Go see our buddy Jim Malati for a good deal.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. The rest of this game here, it's going to be a battle. If Signature doesn't score a couple now, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, so there's Pat Caputo and walking in front of us. Now they're going to bat Vince, our great short center. Vince Croston's batting. So here's Vince Croston.
Yeah,
So here's the great Vince Croston powder.
yeah.
Number
Vince
2,
is he's
pinch hitting here. Pinch hitting probably for Sal Milazzo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
for
if you-
Sal Milazzo,
okay.
because Dags is on deck.
Gotcha. And explain real quickly during the break here this pinch hitting concept here and the
Well, you
reentry
can
roll.
Pinch hit for a guy.
Just like regular
It's
baseball.
like regular
Yeah.
baseball, but you can re-enter that player back into his position, so he can go back out there. So like he's hitting for Sal Milazzo. Sal's going to go back in the game to pitch in the bottom of the 4th when this inning is over.
All right. Listen, I've watched Croston play for 10 years. There's no short center defensively as good as this guy currently. He's 48 years old. This guy's a monster.
Yeah, he
and
still
one of my
plays-
favorite people.
And he
Vince
still
Croston.
plays basketball.
He does
4
it
times
all.
a week.
Yeah, works for Wintrust Bank. He's a great player. There's a swing, and guess what? Krasny, that cramp doesn't show up now.
No,
Krasny makes a great play there.
Krasny made a
on
great play
Vince.
coming into the gap.
Yeah.
Stole a hit from Vince Croston. Now
He
at the
sure
top
did.
up, Dags, he's the one who caused all that controversy last inning with that fly ball off the fence. So we'll see what.
You got it.
Hopefully it makes some adjustments and hits the ball well.
Right. And on the on deck circle is Kevin Duff.
Now batting for Signature, the center fielder, number 3.
Beautiful
Chris
uniforms
D'Agostino.
on Signature. Beautiful stuff that Sal Milazzo has provided. Here's Dags. Ground ball to second baseman. Quickly over to first, and they have it.
Sean Garrett made a nice play on Dags to get him out. with Duff up now. Duff's up with 2 outs.
Number 7,
If
Kevin
he gets
Duff.
on base for Holstein, it's gonna look like bad news for the Hexx guys. At least to get 1 run.
This whole situation with 21 opportunities, you have to make opportunities because of the 11-man betting. So, you need Duff to hit so you can get around to Holstein and guys like that.
Yeah, the Holstein.
You need to spin it, as they say. There's a shot by the great Duff, right up the middle. Beautiful textbook softball on this kid.
Yeah, he hit the
believe
ball
it?
through the pitcher hole that was uncovered by the short center. Now he's on first with Mark Holstein up. Holstein hit the same ball last time, but he can hit the ball really far.
Now, I'm going to say Caputo, who's really a by-the-book guy. If Mark gets a single, they can pinch run for him because it's 6-2 is nothing against a team like Hexx.
Right, yeah, they can pinch run for him, and he's see how it goes from there.
But if he hits a home run, he can walk it in.
Those people down the line in right field
Better watch out.
They better watch out.
So watch the visual on this one closely, folks. Our cameraman will have it for you, Holstein.
A couple years ago, they were playing on the other field, and he hit the ball into the taco stand.
And that's a true story. That's Powder Johnson on the commentary, my color man. Yours truly, George Bliss from the 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame, and of course, Forest Park No Glove Nationals.
3-0 count.
3-0.
Talking
And he
about
walks
the
him.
pitch around. The pitch around
Yeah.
to. Yeah, Holstein's going to walk it. They're probably going to use a pinch runner here.
Right. So they're going to pinch run for Holstein because he's either got a thigh or something, or
Yeah, they're
calf
gonna
muscle,
use
something going
something,
on.
Yeah, it's
Number 11, pinch runner.
March 20.
11 running.
11 for 20.
Marino for Holstein.
Not
it.
11. Not 11. Caputo.
Yeah.
Caputo hasn't ran in 10 years.
Marino.
You better scratch that.
Patty Caputo right here in the broadcast booth.
Oh,
There's a
Davis
shot.
mishit it.
Up the middle, Krasny. So nothing
Davis
there, 6-2.
mishit the ball. 6-2.
They
Going
wasted
into the
Duff's
bottom
bat
of the
that
fourth.
inning.
Yeah, they shut him down with a 0. Threatened a little bit with 2 outs, but Davis mishit the ball to center, and it's bottom 4 now.
Bottom 4, still 6-2. Tommy Balick in there. We want to show you this game live. And I've got in the booth here George Vernazos. And so far, so normal for you? What do you think?
Well, it's been a terrific tournament. Grounds crew did a great job Thursday and Friday with the rain. Weather been beautiful all day, and this is a pretty good ball game here. I think Hexx has got one more run in him, George.
Tell us real quickly about the SSA and all the great work you're doing.
Well, we're doing real well. We got our 2 national tournaments coming up. Class A Nationals, August 18th through the 21st. And, of course, Labor Day weekend we'll have the men's major tournament, both in Carroll Stream. We got a brand new sponsor this year, Malati Nissan, and that should help us continue our tradition of putting on first-class tournaments.
You got it. George Vernazos. And in the booth with me is Powder Johnson.
Hi, George.
Yes, sir. Georgie V going to go back up in the booth. There's Krasny with a
Krasny
long
hopes
drive.
down the
And
line. Nice
Davis
play.
with a great catch.
I don't
out
know
there.
how he
a
used-
one-handed. Wow.
Yeah, usually it's usually would say that a belly catch, but I've never seen a jumping belly shoulder.
That was
catch.
a jumping arm.
Bring
in, I don't know what.
Yeah, it was just a nice play.
Has Eric Davis filled in here at the major level or what?
Absolutely, George. He's been
What a
playing well,
pickup.
especially this weekend.
That's a breaker, as I call it. That this kid, they depend on Krasny to break the game, and that ball was rocketed, and Davis gets back and gets up in the air like a basketball player. Incredible. There's a shot off the fingertips of Matty Richards, the short
Almost
center.
made a nice play going over the middle.
Almost gloved it. Now you see, he almost pawed that. Now, folks, you'll just never see this anywhere else. Major leagues, 12-inch, girls fast pitch. This is the game. No glove softball. Here's Bertucci.
He's another a good shortstop, nice player. He's I've been around a lot, and I haven't played really with him on teams.
Yeah.
But I've known him for a long time, and he's just another guy I'd love to have on my team.
I try to tell people.
As he
these are
gets-
the best softball players anywhere. Okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Here's Bertucci. I always say this, and I get in trouble over it, but hey, it's my broadcast. You take a 16-inch team of Chicago, put together a couple of guys. We'll beat any 12-inch team anywhere in the country. We'll put the gloves on with the 12-inch guys. It won't even be close. And people say, you're nuts. Well, let's have it. Ground ball, third, Davis, back flips it to second. And somebody got hurt there, and he's going to be forced out at second. Is that right?
Yeah, he made Davis made a nice diving stop on third base.
And I hope we got
Usually
that on camera. We got that shot on camera, Gio? Yes, we did. Thank you, George Kamlos. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Snagged by Davis. Go through it again.
First and second, he runner on first. He hits a nice line drive. Davis snags it, flips the guy to second base. The runner fell in between. Looks like he blew out his knee, or
something worse.
It's not looking good.
Oh my! So George, we're going to stay on this for a few seconds, and then maybe to kind of save some sad stuff, maybe we'll go on a little pause mode here. Okay, so we will be right back after this pause at the 40th Annual No Glove National. Stand by, everybody. Okay, as you can see, out here at Forest Park, after a short pause, we had a kind of a serious injury as they brought in the cart, and that player.
Yeah, it stopped. I haven't heard anything.
His foot dug into the ground. We just don't know yet. We don't want to say.
His knee gave out as he was running to second.
And he's forced out at second base on a great play by Davis that happened so crazily. You'll never believe the video. I mean, he spun around and threw the ball after making the bobble, and then the guy got hurt going to second base, so he was out. So
yeah, he almost actually threw the ball away because he thought he had less time than he did, and the guy was laying on the ground in between first and second.
Yeah, that was. We got to get that player who that was for Jack Nakanichi. Jack Nakanichi. Who was that player that got injured?
Batting for Hexx, the catcher.
Sweeney.
Number 13.
That was
no,
Sweeney.
That wasn't. I don't think that was Sweeney.
That was not Sweeney. Okay.
Danny Kaye. It looks like Danny Kaye.
Oh, Danny Kaye. Oh, okay. Pinch runner. Oh, I see. All right, thanks, Jack. And here's Battistoni.
2 outs in the bottom of the fourth, 6-2 signature.
Yeah, bad injury there. They're taking him to the hospital. Yep.
Battistoni hits the ball foul on the third base line.
And every year the SSA has a great golf outing. This year, 2016, it'll be August 6th. We are going to have this golf outing every single year because we are on YouTube and it's here for posterity. But if you're in the Chicagoland area and you're around in August, give us a call and you'll have the greatest time you've ever had. Call Pat Caputo at 630-220-0002. Again, that's 630-220-0002.
Ground ball in the hold by Battistoni. Richard almost made a one-hand play to end the inning.
So, still 6-2. We want to reset here, partly because a lot of injuries, a lot of timeouts have happened here. 6-2 out here. Signatures ahead with 2 outs. Hexx up, and they're part of the fourth inning.
Now we got another courtesy runner. Yeah, the ambulance is down there on Harrison Street.
So it can't be something minor.
It might be something major unless the paramedics are just coming to check him out and make an evaluation on if he has to go to the hospital.
It's never a good thing to see an ambulance.
No, not at all.
It never is. All right, here's our guy, Keck.
Ron Keck. Ron Keck's batting now. He's a good player. Hits the ball hard all the time.
A long ball now, and it's 6-5.
Outfield. Yeah.
Stacey, ground ball to Szymanski.
Nice
Look at this guy at first base.
I told
Stacey.
He doesn't.
Szymanski
does not drop anything. He's my favorite first baseman in the league. I tell you, he's just amazing at first.
Stacey to Szymanski to break up that possible 3-run, bust out inning. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I see that. I also see Davey Hart on the bench for signature. He just had a baby the other night.
Yeah.
Good to see him out here. Let's see. Hopefully, mom and baby are doing well, which I think they are.
They got Hart anytime they want to use them. So they've got some depth here. That's for sure. That's for absolute sure. Wow, that was a great play by Stacey. You're going to remember that one. We're going to remember that one for a while. That's a tough ball. That's to his right.
That's a tough ball. Nice throw.
Stacey, but Szymanski made that play because he fired it over, no glove to no glove, and Josh crushed it out of the dirt.
He doesn't. Like I said, he doesn't.
The vacuum, Szymanski.
He doesn't drop anything.
The human vacuum he is.
Here's Matty Richard up. Matty Richard is
Hexx2 as we start.
He's a clubber. He hits the ball hard every single time.
Yeah. Wow. That was awesome.
Come on, man. Just a signal here.
We got Tim Kornkowski in the booth here. Timmy, third place. I know you want to do more, but you still got a great team. You guys won it last year, third this year.
Yeah, we just fell short this year. We ran into some two good teams. We lost to Signature, Winners Bracket Championship, and then Hexx they lit up the ball, man. They hit it all over the field. That center fielder's pretty good. I don't know his name, but he's pretty good.
Krasny. And by the way, if they keep going,
I think the shooters
have
tired.
9 in a row. Yeah.
I think the shooters put a little tiring on the OBI on Friday night, though.
In case for people listening, shooters and OBI play in another league, so. Yeah, but
I really don't. I like to see both of these teams. I know Hexx is looking a little tired, but hopefully
9
they can
games.
come back. I want another game. As a fan, I want another game.
You got it. So Nationals,
Thanks,
good luck
Tim.
in the Nationals.
Thank you very much.
Still got good hair, brother.
That's the great Tim Kornkowski and his brother, of course, Chippy Kornkowski. Line drive down the third base.
Eric
That's
Nitzala
through,
down
yeah.
the line. Nice ball. First out in the inning was a ground ball to short center that Matty Richard hit. Trace threw him out. Now Nitzala starts the inning with base hit down the third base.
So Nitzala's, hitting the ball hard and down. He's playing softball to the book. Here's Stacey, their great shortstop, who has been just rock solid on defense all weekend. And as you said, greatly improved with the bat.
Yeah, he's greatly improved defensively too. But that's not good.
Safe at first. Now
safe at first. Nice play by the short center.
Yeah.
Rushed to throw a little bit short, hot timer at first. He couldn't dig it out.
Now, you don't want to hit up the middle there for any reason, so he maybe didn't take a good cut at that ball, and fortunately they bobbled it at first. So
Looked like
Vince out with the fielder's choice.
It's a lot of guys now, they don't go with the pitch. They go with the right ball. If you go with the pitch, the ball's going to find the hole.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with the pitch that's not there.
Hit it where they give it to you, as they
Hit
say.
it where they give it, yep.
Yeah. If it's outside, you got to find that right side position. I mean, it's not easier said than done.
Right, absolutely.
Here's Josh, the great defensive. And guess what? Zizmansky with 2 great shots. The last 2 times up, here comes Stacey. Is Stacey okay now? Now, does Stacey have a little thigh?
He might be cramping up.
Yeah.
Szymanski with another great ball into the left center to where it's another RBI. Stacey scored from first. Looked like he did cramp up around the plate.
Now Stacey running to first, right? Yeah. They got Gatorade in the dugout. They got it. Stacey running to first may have really, really stretched out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And to go back on Vince Stacey, not only has he been most improved offensively, but he's very, very improved
and
defensively too. And
he runs
great.
So if he's hurt, that's not a good thing for Signature. 7-2.
Eric Davis up now.
Let's see what Stacey is going to do if they have to go to another shortstop. Sal Milazzo is going to make a decision here if Vince is okay. And we're going to see. So here's our big guy, Eric Davis. He's had about 4 or 5 catches in the outfield that most people just don't get. They just don't. He's so fast. So the 2 Davis brothers, big contributors to Signature this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Both of them.
Number 9, Davis. Sun going down now, Powder. Gorgeous, 77 degrees.
Can't ask for a better night for this Forest Park Championship.
Forest Park review right next to thing. There's a long fly to straightaway center field. And off the hands of the left fielder. Here comes Eric Davis. A run ahead of him. Szymanski scores. Davis all the way. Slides! Save! Is Eric Davis. Legs it out for it inside the Parker.
He pounded the ball in the gap. And Szymanski scored from first, and they played aggressive with Davis, who's fast. They came around third, head first slide into home for the score. Now it's 9-2, and it's
Brendan Gussich just got a fingertip on it, and it rolled off his fingers for the safe hit.
Hexx just looked flat.
Well, I say this. That ball had a little rotation on it going down.
Oh, yeah, he hit the ball
got
good.
to it, but not enough. And
it
that's
looked
the
like
difference.
he was playing a little shallow, and he couldn't get enough good. One more step, he catches it no problem.
And of course, in 12-inch or glove, you get it easily. This is why the no glove is so great. Okay, this is the issue. It's an offensive game. It's a game of inches, and that ball was a single by this much. Incredible. That's what makes the game great, not the other way of thinking.
No, softball's a hitter's game, and you got to have great coordination to catch the ball with no glove. There's guys that make one-hand plays, and all that stuff, and it just takes more concentration without the glove.
So Davis has just popped out of his first-year major. The guy's hitting bombs and playing defense. I mean, this kid's got to be considered for, one of the best players of this tournament.
Yeah, he's up there. He's been playing well all weekend.
All right, here's Sal Milazzo. Sal takes a strike. Doesn't like it. Arguing with Joe Manza. Having a little fun with it.
He's Sal's a great guy, great sense of humor. He's a good guy for the game. Very smart, like we talked about earlier. He's a very, very smart hitter. Knows how to do the job. He's got nobody on base here. Let's see what he tries to do.
Swing, right side, ground ball to second base. Quickly over to first. Sal
ground
running
ball.
hard.
Garrett, Sal hustled down there. He threw the bat. I don't know if he was getting.
Mad at Joe.
I don't know if he was getting Monzo back for a bad call or what, but
oh, fantastic!
He got him in the shin.
So 9-2 here, Powder. Going the way you thought normally?
Yeah, it's going the way I thought. Signature had a nice break in between. In between games, they were able to sit back, relax, enjoy themselves, while Hexx had to play back to back to back.
Right. So Johnny Chi-Town, nice game so far.
So far, Signature's just taking it to Hexx, and looks like we're going to have a new shortstop for Signature here. It looks like their other guy, he cramped up a little bit. He's walking around on the side over here. He's trying to walk around, trying to walk it off, but let's see what happens. It's a great game.
So now they got the great Richie Kaz, and you don't lose anything there at all at shortstop.
No, you don't lose anything there at shortstop. Actually, you might gain a little more defensively with Richie Kaz.
Yeah, I mean, he's a classic.
He's been around forever. He's always been with the Windy Cities, the Bucketheads, Signature, stuff like that. The year I played with Signature, or Windy City at the time, he played a lot of third base.
Yeah, very much.
Because we had Timmy Koronkowski.
Lead 9-2 as we start the bottom half.
But here's Mike Mansella.
Extra hitter number 7.
Mike
in the
Mike
fifth.
Manzella.
Oh, that one's high.
Straight away center field, and that is Giordano out there.
D'Agostino with the nice play on the majestic pop-up
Sorry,
to center
Dags.
field.
D'Agostino or Rosemont, Illinois.
Rosemont
policeman.
they cross-trained, so he's technically a police and fireman.
Great. Oh, fantastic. Rosemont, Illinois, folks, right by the great O'Hara International Airport for you folks listening and watching.
Sean Garrett, he's another good young player. I think the edge would have went to Signature anyway in this game because of the experience factor.
But also the tiredness. I mean,
the tiredness, yeah, but the experience is more, to me, you could be tired and stuff, but the experience is more there. They got guys that have been here before.
Well, Zismansky's just been rock at first base.
Oh, yeah.
Rock.
Oh, nice play by Sal.
Nice catch by Sal. Great catch. Georgie Kamenos. We got that one. Sal Milazzo. 5th inning. Mark that one, folks. That was an awesome one. Fantastic.
I told them to tell Pikars to make him whoever gives Sal the MVP first. That was an MVP type. That was an MVP type play for Milazzo.
That was an MVP catch there.
He was playing.
I was talking about no glove. Okay, there it is.
No glove going to his left. He jumped.
Eric Props. Eric?
Oh,
there's
nice play by
Krasny.
Davis to keep the
single inside there.
Yeah, an infield single for Heimer. Heimer's another guy. He likes to bang the ball deep. Sal made it. I still can't get over that play Sal made.
Because if he doesn't make it, they've got 2 guys on.
Yeah,
now,
that was one of the best plays. Best plays I have seen in a long time here.
Yeah, and that reminds me of the old classic Mike Tallow and all those great guys. I mean, all these great catches going back.
Even the Pat Caputos and nice
Heimer.
John Heimer with the fly ball to right.
So 9-2 Powder, 9-2 on the great defensive play by Milazzo. George Bliss here with Johnny Gunther. Johnny, 9-2, great play by their pitcher, Captain Sal Milazzo.
That was absolutely unbelievable.
Isn't that great softball?
It's got to be one of the best softball plays I've ever seen in my lifetime.
And you've seen a lot.
Well, I've tried, yes. But, that was a great catch.
It was.
No doubt about it.
Johnny, what's going on in your life real quick? You're a great international musician. You travel the world.
Well, yeah, I'm trying. We're hitting the road very soon in another week or so, going up to Milwaukee and then heading to Toledo, Ohio. After that, going up to Frankenmuth, Michigan for a little bit, and then down to Dayton, Ohio. So we'll be covering Ohio for a little while.
Euro Express.
Yeah, thank you very kindly. It's appreciated.
Leading off the sixth for Signature, the center fielder number 3, Chris D'Agostino.
So here's
Back
Chris
to the top
D'Agostino.
for the lineup for Signature. I'm still in awe of that play by Sal.
Yeah, I
Sal
mean,
made a
that's
nice-
as good as it comes. Here's Dags.
Dags 1 for 3. Started the game off with a hit, and he's been 0 for 2 since then.
Pretty solid, though, out there on the defense.
Very solid.
When did they pick him up? Was this his first year here at Signature?
Second year.
Second year, okay. And I don't think he was a starter in the first year, was he?
No, he doesn't play much because of his job.
His
as a cop,
schedule, yeah,
his
yeah.
schedule.
Well, guess what? He's playing good enough now.
He's a guy to have in. He's a guy that when he's there, you got to play him.
Yeah, Dags, ground ball, Moji off the left wrist, flips over to Hemer. So a nice play by Moji. Here's Duff. We're getting down to the end.
Fire.
Yeah. 6th inning, 9-2.
I think Hexx looks like they're out of gas.
Well, don't sell it short yet. They said that
He better
before they got the 9-game victory in a row here through the losers bracket. You know, anytime you got Tommy Bailick, you're going to have motivation. Ball to left field. Caught out there and left.
Duff tried to drive the third baseline.
Mhm.
Dusich made a nice play in left to run the
Right.
ball down.
Here's Holstein. Top a half of a 6th. So Hexx has 6 opportunities
6 outs to get
at 7 or
hopefully
more.
Just the 7
Yeah,
runs.
Yeah, they had an 8-run inning a couple games ago, so nothing is ended until we say it's ended, as they say in the Blues Brothers movie.
Yeah,
Nothing's-
I think
yeah.
Holstein's going to try and bang the ball really, really far here.
So he can get a pinch runner. Oh, there's a shot to right. That ball almost on the freeway here, the Eisenhower Expressway. Again, for you Google mappers, we're on Interstate 290 at the Des Plaines Avenue exit in beautiful Forest Park, Illinois, 60130. And, you know, we know that the internet is a big part of things now. So
Yeah,
people want to
it's,
take a look at the park on the satellite shot. Take a look at the beautiful Forest Park.
Yeah,
2
Google
diamonds.
Map it, Google Earth it.
Don't forget the Softball Hall
Stop
of Fame.
by the Hall of Fame. You could learn a lot. Oh, nice ball.
That's down for the single. Explain that swing.
It was kind of like an inside-out flip. He just waited for the ball to come down, turned his body, flipped it over to shortstop. That would have been for a normal-sized guy. That ball goes over shortstop. For a big guy like that, the left fielder almost caught it.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna have a pinch runner here.
Same
11.
guy at Marino, 11.
Yeah. So that means Holstein's out of the game.
Yes, that means he is out of the game.
That's what they call the re-entry twice, I believe you would say. So Holstein is out of the game, and they could take a chance here in the 6th inning. They've got Richie Kaz in the game for Sacy, and now they've got another guy in. They'll make their decision here in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know
who's going to finally go in for Holstein.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to go in for Holstein.
Oh, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, Holstein has he's got a hernia. That's why he's
okay. Fly
Davis
ball.
lifts one deep.
Way deep, high,
Way deep,
in and
high,
out.
a little high though. Didn't square it up well.
So 9-2, bottom of 6th inning.
Bottom 6. Here we go.
Here we go. I see Vince Sacy is injured. I'm going to try to catch Vince. Oh, he obviously pulled the thing. So we'll see if we can catch Vince Sacy over here.
Oh, they keep number 11 in the game.
Vince got a quick injury there. What happened?
Came around third, extended for the bag. 5 feet from home, just felt cramping up, and I thought it was a cramp, and it's definitely not a cramp anymore.
But now they got Richie Kaz in, so you guys got the bench. That's key.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Rich is the best, so we'll be all right. 2 more innings.
All right, good luck, brother. That's the great Vince Sacy, who's had an incredible tournament. Sadly, he came up with a little cramp or injury here as he was running hard. You know, the kid plays hard. It could be a little lack of water. It could be, who knows? I'm not a doctor, but
Yeah,
he's
it
hurting.
could be a little pull at a hamstring or something.
Yeah, it looks lower. Looks lower. Okay, here's 14.
Kevin Sweeney.
Kevin Sweeney.
He's had a very good tournament. He's young player. I haven't seen him around until this year.
I've heard incredible things about this kid. I mean, they just have such great players. Kearns, Hemer, Veselski, their coach. Phil Coppersmith is a great guy. Ground ball, past shortstop there for a single. So they start out with an open runner here. You know, guys like Phil Coppersmith who came from Sage and, you know, Richie Hayes.
Yeah, they
He's
came
a great
from
guy.
Saga.
Yeah, Tommy Balick, their manager. You know, Brendan out there in left field is incredible. Davey Bradle, one of the best on the bench.
Yeah, here's
Moji, their pitcher.
There's
Ronnie
another
Keck.
guy from Saga, Gutzmer.
Yeah,
Jimmy
Mike
Gutzmer.
Reese is on this roster.
Yeah, Mike Reese is on the team. Jimmy Gutzmer right now playing
Yeah,
with Saga last
Manzella,
year.
Sammy Bertucci. I mean, they got some great players.
Yeah, they got a good roster.
They sure do.
Jimmy Gutzmer.
All right, here's the ground ball.
Right
through the
past
shortstop.
Kaz.
Yeah. So 2 balls kind of in the shortstop area. And not that I'm an expert, are they testing Kaz?
They may be testing Kaz. I don't know how much he's played in this tournament. I haven't really seen too much of Signature since they've only played 4 games. This is game number 5. But it seems like he's moving around. There's Krasny up. Krasny seems like he's okay after he was cramping up earlier
he's back
in the game.
now. You know, Kaz is back a little deeper now. He's figured, I just got to stop it now. I'm going to flap it down.
Right, absolutely.
So they got to be careful because they have 2 guys on now and no outs and their best player up, Krasny.
Yeah, Krasny's good. Krasny was going to play with Flash. He's another guy trying to become part of some law enforcement department.
Correct. And I wish him the best of luck with that.
Me too. I hope it all works out well.
Because he'll be a great one because he's a great kid. There's a shot up the middle. Off the fingertips of Matty Richards. So in comes the runner. So now we got first and second.
First and second, nobody out with a run scored. Yeah. Right off the tip of Matty Richards' finger.
Yeah.
And it's Trace. Trace has been on fire all weekend.
He's a home run now, makes it 9-6. And, you know, 3 runs in softball is like 1 run in the major leagues.
Right, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just the sky orange here in beautiful Chicago, Midwest day. Nothing like summer in Chicago.
This is what you want here. This is great. This weather's great. A nice line drive by Ruffy to center, but the Dags ran it down to catch it. But we got a guy tagged up from second to third.
Sure
now we got first and third, 1 out for Sammy, who's like I said earlier, he's a smart player, knows where to hit the ball in these situations, and he's going to go for his hit here. He's not going to try to move any runners.
Well, I'm going to say this is probably the key at bat in this tournament. I mean, Sammy's got to put a charge here.
This one or if this one or the next one for Battistoni.
This is crucial. Yeah.
Yes, these next 2 guys are the next crucial guys for Hexx.
Let's see what Hexx does under the tutelage of Kevin V and Tommy Balick. They got their guy they want in there. Bertucci, number 37, their shortstop. Swings, cut to the right side. Grabbed by Duff, no problem.
Sammy hit the ball in the right field line. Infield pop up to Duff. They got Battistoni up, followed by Ron Keck. These are 2 guys too that are going to be 2 outs. These 2 guys here too that they can make something happen for Hexx. So we got to see. I mean, like I said, this is where the experience factor comes in.
Yeah.
You know, Sal's a great pitcher. He's been pitching great all weekend. He knows how to get guys out.
He got a great pitch there. Now this kid is going to play within himself. He's not going to do anything crazy. He's going to make a nice swing here. There's a swing. Line drive to third base.
Nice
Caught
play
by Davis.
Davis snagged it. It's 3 outs here going into the top of the 7th. And it's Signature up 9-3. They did a good job of limiting them to run with first and second, nobody out.
The Davis brothers putting on a clinic here, folks?
Absolutely. They're both playing well.
I mean, Zmansky, the Davis boys, everybody. Sacy with this place. Duff, great every time he plays.
Even Matt Richard here is playing well.
They're playing solid on defense. They're not doing really silly things, are they?
No. That's why they're one of the best teams out here.
Of course. Absolutely. So if they can lay on 1 or 2 here, then it gets tough. But
yeah.
If they go 1, 2, 3, Hexx
still does have a chance.
Sure.
They're strong all the way through 1 through 11.
Mm-hmm.
6 innings in the books. Signature leads 9-3 as we start the 7th.
Matty Richard is over here waving at somebody. I don't know who he's waving at, but
Well, he's relaxing a little bit, having fun. Who could blame him? Number 15, Matty Richards. Big Matty, short center. And he takes pitch
his
one.
dad Romy is actually
That's right.
his dad Romy is actually coaching first base.
Okay.
He's
That's his dad. Great.
Yeah, he's played in a lot of park leagues with Romy and Matty Richard, and
he got way ahead of that.
he smoked it down the line, foul.
What he's got to do there is hold the right hand back just a little bit.
Slow it down, slow it down a little bit. Hit the ball in between the lines.
Yeah.
Nice line drive. He does hit the ball really hard.
Yeah, he takes a wallop at it. If it's low and flat, it's dangerous. You got to come in with him.
Oh, he can hit the ball.
Hit
the ball to Roosevelt Road if it's low and flat.
Matty Richards, 15. Powder Johnson on microphone. George Bliss. George Kamenos up in the booth with Johnny Gunther, our statistician. On the on-deck circles, Ned Zella. He goes the right side, foul. So there's two different swings.
Yeah, he hits the ball all over the place. I mean, those two swings were totally different. Now I'm guessing he's going to drive the ball in either gap really hard.
Yeah, he's going to take a full swing here. I'm
Real
99%
hard
sure. All right, Emoji doing a incredible job on the mound. That's deep. Emoji knows how to pitch. He's not going to give him a fat one there. Marasovic with the single hesitation, and here we go. Swing and a ball to straightaway center field.
Tailing away.
Krasny.
Nice play, Krasny. He doesn't drop much either.
Now, Matty got that a little bit on the inner part of the bat, so.
Yeah, he got it inner part of his hand. Here comes Nedzala, who's been solid all game.
Ned Solida. Yeah.
Solid outfielder.
Yeah. Number 4. Richie Kaz is in the on-deck circle, so Richie should get a swing here. Number 24.
Oh, yeah, with one out, Richie will definitely get a swing.
Yep. Here's the pitch by Moji Marasovic. Swing and a pop-up.
Oh, got
short left. And caught out there in left
short
field
fly
by
ball
Brendan.
To left. Yeah, Gusich made a play on the lazy fly ball.
All right, so here's Richie Kaz, who's had some key hits his entire tournament life. He had a key hit earlier today. Came in for the injured Vince Sacy. And I'll just say this as quick as I can. He's probably from one of the biggest, most talented softball families ever.
Absolutely.
The Kazmarski family. He's got a nephew now in pro ball. And his uncles and his just incredible players.
Yeah, they've been a big softball family throughout the city of Chicago. Everybody knows everybody in the Kazmarski family.
They sure do. From
Randy Sr. to Robbie to Randy, who's a professional baseball hitting instructor.
Right.
They got they got a nice softball lineage. But we go to the 7th here, bottom 7. Hexx chasing 9-3. George, I think it's going to be tough.
They're going to need 6.
They're going to need 6 to tie.
7 for the miracle.
6
and
to
then
keep
hold on.
going. Yep.
Right.
I think it's going to be.
It's going to be hard. So
I think it's going to be tough.
We're going to bring it to you. We're going to roll the camera. We're going to keep going here as Sal Malazzo.
Davey Hart goes out to center.
Davey Hart goes to center.
And Tommy Giordano goes to right.
So Hart center field.
Giordano and
right. Got it. Keck is going to lead off here. Holstein is out of the game. And Sacy is out. And they're making a couple changes. They're Pat Caputo talking to the official scorer up in the TV booth. They're making their changes.
Yeah, Davey Hart went in for Dags. And
got it.
Giordano went in for Nedzala.
Got it. Very good. So, little checkers here. Little checkers. If I can grab Pat Caputo, I will after the game. But, some great stuff here.
9-3 is ahead to the bottom of the 7th. Signature continues to lead, leading off for Hexx. 34, Ron Keck.
I'm going to get a little bit out here, Powder right over here.
Nice play by Davis. Throws him out at first for the first out of the inning with Manzella up.
And I'm going to put the headset on my guy, and then we can, do our thing. So, out number 1 here. 2 outs away.
2 outs away with
the
Manzella.
48th annual No Glove Nationals. I'm going to sneak just a little bit out here Going to stand right behind Jack Nakanishi. 2 more outs, and they win their 48th annual No Glove National.
Yeah, it's going to be, like I said, I think Hexx has been out of gas for a while. They played a lot of games today. Oh, that's a high, short one.
Oh,
Kevin Duff with the... That's another great play.
Kevin Duff, oh my God.
Wow, that was a great play.
I told you this kid was a great defensive player.
Absolutely.
Come on, replay it for me.
He mishit the ball going into short center. The center fielder was running in. Duff was running out. He used his great speed to get to the ball, made a nice over-the-shoulder 2-hand catch. He's
oh my. All right, here's the last shot here. The last player.
Sean Garrich.
Sean.
Second baseman for
Let's see
Hexx.
what happens. This is it. Malazzo with the sun going down. Ground ball. Off of Kaz at shortstop.
Off of Kaz,
for an
lines
infield
right
hit.
for an infield hit. Garrick's up now. It's Brendan Gussich, who's the left fielder for
Here's
Hexx.
Brendan. This is what they call the last breath.
Yeah, they're down to their last couple bullets.
We're going to be with you. We're going to keep running our broadcast here. I'm going to be basically down by third base. And unless there's a miracle, the signature holds on.
Should be it.
We'll get
Should be it,
on.
George.
Yeah. Powder Johnson, George Bliss, 7th inning. There's a swing, a pop up
to the short
and
center.
guess what? Matty Richards gets it, and they win it.
Signature wins the Forest Park No Glove Nationals, ladies and gentlemen. It's they played well all weekend, went undefeated. Now they got some celebrating to do.
Incredible. And there are the teams. Our good camera guy, George Connells, gets the teams shaking hands. Hexx, who almost came all the way back. It would have been historical. But they do lose it 9-3.
9-3.
Signature goes undefeated.
9-3 in the championship game. It's there were some great defensive plays for Signature with the play by Kevin Duff. Davis kept him in the game at third base.
Oh, God.
And then you got Sal Milazzo, MVP type performance all weekend.
Yeah, Milazzo VP. Milazzo valuable player.
Yeah, if they didn't if Sal wasn't on the mound, if he doesn't win MVP, that's going to be shocking.
Yeah, well, they normally do the right thing here.
I know MVP is stats-wise at this tournament, but
right.
If there was no Sal Milazzo, there would be this Signature Championship would not have happened.
Absolutely incredible.
So now we got the teams going through the line. Handshakes.
Hexx
played well all weekend. Give it to them. Nice second place finish. They played 7 games. A lot of games running out. I just think they run out of gas. It's going to be good.
Stick around for a few minutes. We're going to have trophy presentations for both teams.
Time for the trophy presentation. George Bliss is on field with the mic to go from there.
So we're going to announce the MVP here. Powder, you're saying
Sal
Milazzo.
I'm saying Sal Milazzo.
Number 88. Here's George Vernazos. George, incredible game.
Yeah, it really was. You got to give Hexx a lot of credit for making it here, but by far the 2 best teams in the tournament this summer, George. They both played outstanding, and after Hexx got off to the rough start, they really pulled themselves up, and they made it back. It looked like they ran out of steam, but they played well.
All right, we'll be with you in a minute.
Actually, for Hexx, make their way to home plate.
We'll come on over here. George Bliss with you, and the great Powder Johnson. Powder, my guy, back at the studio. I'm on remote right now. And George Kamenos up in the booth. We're going to find out what happens here. The awarding of the trophies, of course, the second place.
Larry Pikars welcomes to home plate Hexx softball. What a tournament these guys had. After dropping their first contest, they rattled off 7 straight wins to get to tonight's championship game. After losing to players, they beat Traffic, Yep, Gamblers, Brick, Players, Impact, and OBI to reach the 2016
Hexx had a great weekend, everybody listening out there. Hexx played well all weekend, 7 games, 8 games total. They won 7 in a row, finished 7-2 for the tournament. It's just 9 games is a lot of games. We got Hexx taking a picture right now. Maybe I can grab somebody after the trophy presentation and talk to some of the guys from Hexx and see how it is for them. It's young team. They got a lot of talent. They're gonna be good if they stay together.
Okay, see if I can catch some of these. Richie Benestoni. Richie, Richie, I'm going to get Richie better. So Richie, congratulations. You guys almost made the greatest. Come on, do a 180 here. This is the great Richie Battistoni. Hey, if you guys come back, it's history.
Yeah, we were there, played well all weekend. Had a misstep to start the weekend, and made a great comeback. Won a lot of games, scored a lot of runs. Fell short today.
And at this time,
lost to a good team.
We welcome to home plate for a trophy presentation, your champions of the 2016.
That's about it, George. That's about it.
Okay, Richie, God bless you, buddy. Great job there. Hey, Richie Battistoni, one of the great ones there. So now Signature, as the camera pans over, is going to go, and they're going to get him at home plate. So George Kamenos getting everybody here. I'm going to step out of the frame for just a second as we focus on the great Signature players. Our great cameraman focusing on the great Signature team from behind as they take pictures with their families. George Bliss down here with the great Powder Johnson. Powder, Signature's out there having a little fun right now.
Yeah, they should. They deserve it. I mean, they came through the tournament. They meant business all weekend. Like I said, Sal Milazzo pitched great all weekend. MVP-type performance, and I honestly think the MVP should go to Sal. If they do it, like I said, they do it before, they do it stat-wise, but Sal made great defensive plays. He moved runners when he had to. Sal should be MVP.
Let's listen to our PA announcer, Powder, and see where we're going. Here we go.
The player for the 2016 48th Annual No Glove Nationals here at the Park District of Forest Park. At the end of the day, there were two performances that stuck out. We will have co-MVPs here in 2016. On the offensive side, it's impossible to ignore the performances of Matt Richards.
Matty Richards hitting.
Matty Richard, offensive MVP of Forest Park. He's played well all weekend. Banged the ball, hit the ball good. Let's see who they announce for the co-MVP.
In the MVP and co-MVP voting, what can you say about Sal Milazzo?
Sal Milazzo's got it.
Sal Milazzo deserved it. He kept Signature and kept everybody off balance, kept Signature in the game, played well all weekend, and they both them guys deserve it, George. They both deserve it.
Beating OBI 8-6, and then holding Hexx to 3 runs here in the championship game. Your co-MVPs in 2016 are Matt Richards and Sal Milazzo.
Sal Milazzo. I'm going to get Sal over here, Powder.
Get them both. Let's see what they both have to say. Yeah, we'll talk to both of them.
Absolutely. I'll get Red or Davis. Incredible. Just incredible. I'm going to try to get Sal Milazzo here, George, as I'm going to focus down here. If we come in, there's Tommy Balick. Tommy Balick is congratulating his counterpart there. Great job by Sal Milazzo. Just incredible. We're going to get Sal Milazzo here in a few seconds as they give him the beautiful trophy. Let's get Sal over here real quick. We'll just let him bask in his fun. There's Matty Richards. And it's incredible stuff, George Kamenos. I'll tell you, it's incredible stuff.
Once again, on behalf of Larry Pikars, Grace Kenny, and the entire staff here, from our Board of Commissioners to our local elected officials we introduced you to before the game, thank you for joining us here at the Park District of Forest Park. We take great pride in putting on a great tournament every year, and the 48th No Glove Nationals were no different. You, the softball fans and players, help make this experience what it is, and we thank you for joining us here at the Park District of Forest Park.
Okay, Sal, come on over, Sal. Georgie.
Congratulations once again to Signature, Matt Richards, Sal Milazzo,
come on, Sal.
Hexx, and all of our teams and participants
right up here, my friend.
For a tremendous weekend.
Okay, Sal.
Park District of Forest Park.
What a pitching job, and what a great what players you have. My God. They held you, buddy. You won it.
George, pitching is only as good as your defense. You know that, and I know that.
How about these plays by Szymanski today?
There were great plays all around. We won the tournament because of our defense. We hit enough, but our defense did it. My pitching was just making them hit it to my guys.
Now, wait a minute. What about that line drive you called? It's one of the best plays we've seen in years.
Once in a while, you make a lucky play, and that was a lucky play. It stuck. I stuck my hands out, and it stuck. That's all.
The great owner of Signature Transportation, one of the best darn transportation companies anywhere, Mount Prospect, Illinois. God bless you, Sal. Let's get Matty Richards over here. That's the great Sal Milazzo right here. Let's get Matty Richards over here right after this. And we have all the players over here. What an incredible job. Matty, come on over, Matty, with the Matty Richards. 700. Come on, look up that beautiful camera. Maddie, you're a monster on it, but your defense has improved really this year.
Absolutely. It helps getting behind a pitcher after a strike one. It's all off of his lead. We go from him. He's our captain. He's our leader. Everything trickles downhill for him.
How about this Hexx team almost winning 9 in a row?
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. A bunch of the guys are my buddies, and second they started getting on a roll and hitting, they're going to be a tough team to beat any day of the week.
Maddie, do me a favor and put that pluck up there for our camera guy. Hold it steady. George Kamenos, our camera guy. Maddie Richards here, folks. Most valuable player of the 48th Annual No Glove Nationals. Maddie, God bless you. Have a nice fall. We'll see you then. That's the great Maddie Richards. I'm going to stay right here, grab a few more. Holstein, Marky Holstein. Come on over, Mark. Mark's going to hold on here. Okay, we got so many good players over here. Incredible. And as you pan the crowd here, Richie Kaz. Hey, Richie, say she got a little injury. God bless, they got you in there at shortstop.
Yes.
And incredible. And it just got, I feel you're one of the best players ever at softball.
I appreciate that.
And who they're going to put in for Stacey, they put in Kaz Marsky.
Yeah, well, I just do what I do to help the team win. And if I had to coach third all weekend, I was going to coach third. I just do what I got to do to help the team win.
How about Zizmansky at first today?
He's unbelievable. He's the best first baseman in the game, hands down.
I believe that now. Defensively,
big hits this last game. He came through in a clutch a couple of times. That big hit to get us up 6-2. I mean, it was clutch. It was huge.
Richie Kaz, number 24, one of the best. Congratulations, one of the best. Richie Kazmarsky. Let's see who else we got over here. We got Vince Crossan over here. We got Red Davis right over here, the great coach. We got the Davis boys over here. Jack Nakanishi, congratulations. Come on over, Ned. Hey, come on, Malazzo, come on. This guy, incredible.
It's great all weekend.
How about that line drive you caught?
He doesn't do it much.
Well,
no,
we can have fun with him, but the kid is the best pitcher.
He played great all weekend. For a lot of first pitch strikes, very tough to hit. He didn't give everybody a chance.
I was saying Zizmansky probably doesn't get enough credit. He's a monster at first.
He had probably 5 or 6 RBIs with 2 outs every time.
And it's hitting, yeah. They walked the guy.
They walked him and pitched to him, and he made him look
gave it to him back.
You got to love when that happens, huh? No, He played great all weekend. Everybody played great. Everybody played great.
Eric, thank you, buddy. Eric Nedzella. Who else are we going to get out here? We got some more pictures here. We got Patty Caputo. We got all kinds of people here. Jack Nakanishi's over here. Red Davis is right here. The Davis brothers. Come on over, Red. Red, another great coaching job. What a team your boys have. Just come on, turn this way in the camera. Turn 180. Your 2 boys, Eric and Brian, are unbelievable.
Well, they both had good offensive series, and they both had great defensive plays. It was just a tremendous series. Hexx played really good ball. It was good. It's been a great summer. We've been playing really good ball, and there's only the Nationals left. But this is always the best tournament to win.
Oh, the No Gloves.
It was a great tournament. Just a fantastic tournament, and I'm very proud of my sons. Both of them played tremendous baseball.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Grab one of your sons if you don't mind. Get him just Eric or. Come on over, Eric. Eric, good. Congratulations, buddy. What a team. Sal played great. But listen to me. I was a little hard on you last year. You played the best defensive left field I've seen in this tournament. Every ball, a couple of them got hot on you, and you got it. You caught up with them.
Well, Hexx pounds the ball.
Oh, my.
They can hit the hell out of the ball, so a lot of those balls never came down, and I got a couple bad reads, and I always feel that what I lack in talent, I can make up in hustle. So.
And then Stacey, your great shortstop, gets hurt. They put in Kaz. Come on, we're cool.
Yeah, exactly. And Vince Stacey's so valuable to me personally because he's always reminding me, hey, what does this guy do? What does that guy do? So he's very, very tremendously important to me. And Kaz, you got the veteran out there. You can't go wrong with that. So
congratulations, one of the great Davis players. All right, no problem. Hey, Vince, if you're here, Patty, I mean, Sal and Maddie Richards,
unbelievable.
Pitcher, defense, monster.
What a duel. They both played great. They both deserved it. George, I don't know what I could say. I had the feeling. I had the feeling that this team could go all the way. Undefeated, that's big, going 5-0. We played great. This team played really, really good. A lot of heart.
Well, I'll tell you, how many Forest Sparks is this for you? As a player, coach combined? 5 or 6, something like that?
Maybe 4 or 5. It's a great feeling every time. It's a great feeling. It's a great accomplishment. There's not too many teams that have done this.
How about the catch by Sal?
Very good. Very nice catch. Remind you, everybody?
We're having a little fun with this. We got to get Duffy over here. Duff in a few. Thanks. That's a great Patty Caputo, who was MVP several years ago in the Nationals himself. And who else we got over here? We got the Davis brothers. We're going to let these guys get with their families. We're going to end their broadcast shortly, but let's grab Kevin Duff when he's ready. Kev, are you ready, buddy? So we've had a good day. That last catch, my God. Thank God that WG was out there. I told him you were a great defense. Look up at this camera, buddy. So what do you think about Sale's catch? I've been asking everybody.
I think it's the best play I've seen him make in the 8 years I've been playing with him. Honestly, it was phenomenal. I don't think he knew he caught it anyway, but
he fired the first.
Yeah, he did.
He almost knocked Szymanski over.
That one. He got real cocky after that one. His head got much bigger than it already is. But
how about Hexx though? Almost coming back 9 games. If that happens, oh my.
Phenomenal. You can't give him enough credit, and a lot like us at North-South against them. We came back 6-7 games against them, so it felt nice to kind of give it right back to them. So great group of guys, all great players.
Another one for you, another long line of victories for you, my friend. Let's get Vince before we go off the air. Vince, we just want to check on your injury. Are you okay now, brother?
Yeah,
you were running hard to third and something gave out?
Yeah, running hard, extended. Just need a couple weeks. I'll be good.
A little rest will do it. A little aspirin.
We'll be good for national.
Vince, great job by you. Great defense. The great Vince Sacy. I mean, they got some great players here, George Cominos. These players are great. We'd like to get Hexx players, but we know it's a little sensitive right now to get the Hexx players. We're going to wrap up the show right now, George. We're going to thank you, everybody, for watching SSA broadcasts. This is George Bliss live from Forest Park. They won it again, signature. They're having fun. We'll see you later. Georgie penned the field, and God bless America. We'll see you later. Wait, before we go off the air, let's get Holstein. Are you okay? What happened there?
Sports hernia happened about 2 weeks ago. So
nobody knew this.
No, nobody knew. Had about 3 at-bats coming into Sunday, but I knew we had to play as a team together, so strapped it up, put my girdle on, and played.
This is the first time they ever substituted for Holstein. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's been, it's 8th time winning this tournament, and it's one of the best team wins I've ever been a part of. So it's really special today.
I ask everybody this, Hexx, if they win you twice, 9 in a row, oh my God. These are great teams.
Yeah, Hexx is a great young team, and I think, come moving forward in the future, they're going to be a really, really good team.
They really do have some great players.
Good leadership, too.
Mark, we'll see you at the next big tournament. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a great one. Mark Holstein, one of the best power hitters ever in softball history. Vince, how many for you, brother? About 50?
No, second Forest Park, but they never gets old, George. Never gets old.
It doesn't.
Yeah, been playing. This is my 23rd, so I'm 2 for 23. So I'll take it.
Really?
I'll take it. Yeah.
Vince, congratulations, dude. That's one of the great ones. One of my favorite players, Vince Crossan. Well, George, I think that does about wrap it up. We're going to let you go as you scan the field. My good friend Powder Johnson.
George, thank you very much. George, I appreciate you having me out here. I look forward to doing the Nationals. Great game, great teams. Congratulations to the signature guys, Pat Caputo, Matty Richard, Chris D'Agostino, Eric Nizala, some of my good friends, Davey Hart. That's about it. Thanks again, George. I appreciate it, and I look forward to doing major Nationals with you.
Okay, George, thank you for our cameraman. Everybody, this is the greatest game in America. This is George Bliss out at Forest Park. We'll see you later, everybody.